Chat was goody with y'all, gang.
I'm not in position to turn my camera on, so don't ask. WrestleMania on.
This terrible, godforsaken show.
For better or worse, bro. I don't even need my light, bro. It's early enough. I got the natural light.
Yeah, I got good lighting. I ain't gonna lie. This is just my computer webcam. So let me pull up the show, bro. This.
I don't think I've ever watched this show like all the way through. I've seen certain matches, but
this is my second time.
You know it's bad when the Shawn Michaels match can't save the show. When the Shawn Michaels.
James was good, my boy.
And that was the best match of the night, but still, bro. Like, let me get a timestamp. I'll put it in the chat real quick. If I gotta go hard on it, I'm gonna make it look sexy.
Matt Thunder, what's up, bro? King all Jones, right. My boy, was good, dog.
Oh, man.
I had to take a break from playing Assassin's Creed Shadows to watch WrestleMania 9, fellas. Fuck.
All right, so let me get y'all the timestamp. Literally, it's like 25 seconds into it.
That's six. Solid. All right, let me get the 25 seconds.
All right, cool. 25.
I'm 6 seconds in. I literally just started this show.
Good Lord, bro.
Oh, did you guys see the report that came out?
What, that it was Vince's call?
Yeah.
To cook Finn Balor? Yeah.
For real? I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but it came out like that.
Edge wanted to put him over.
Yeah, Edge wanted to put him over.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Wow. If you needed any more proof, Cameron, that Vince was still around during 2023, bro.
But people are still going to sit there and say that Edge is Hulk Hogan. And they didn't feud against him. Okay.
And Edge not going to hear no apologies either. They're just going to keep dunking on this man. Makes me sick. They just want to fry that man.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Timestamps in the chat. I got it pinned for y'all to, make sure y'all sync up with us. You said what?
Is it still 25 seconds?
Yeah, I haven't started the show yet.
Yep.
Bro. Oh, man. If this WrestleMania wasn't in Vegas, you wouldn't catch me watching the show again.
So this is the last WrestleMania in Vegas, so it's only right we watch WrestleMania 9. First WWE pay-per-view for WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross, fresh from WCW. So there you go.
That is true.
Interesting fact about that, if you care about that. Also, interesting fact about this WrestleMania. I said it last night on SmackDown Watch Along, but I'll say it again here. This is the first match for Brutus Beefcake in, I believe, 3 years. He was supposed to win the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam 1990. It was either 1990 or the SummerSlam. Kerry Von Erich won the Intercontinental title. That was supposed to be Brutus Beefcake. That was supposed to be Brutus Beefcake winning the IC title. But I think a few months before SummerSlam, Beefcake broke his face. Him and Hogan were at the beach. People doing what you do at the beach. They were parasailing, and somebody was parasailing, and something went. Obviously, when something went wrong, because the person parasailing, their knee connected right into Beefcake's face, completely. Yeah, his face got completely fucked up. I think he had to get facial reconstruction surgery. So he was obviously out of action for about 3 years. So this is his first match back.
That's damn. I'd be mad, bro. I'd be mad, bro. You break my face, nah, bro.
I was mad last night the way SmackDown went off the air, boy.
That show fucking sucked.
Mo, you were not lying, bro. That was such a letdown to end the show. They didn't even do anything.
People were gassing it, bro. People were gassing mid, bro. Like, promos was okay. Like, Match itself was, I mean, not the match, the brawl itself was fine, I guess. But wasn't all that.
3 hours for that shit.
All right, Chad, I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. At the 7-minute mark, we'll start the show.
I cannot wait for SmackDown to go back to 2 hours. I cannot.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
The fact that you had Brandon excited about that shit. What the fuck?
Hey, Lewis was gassing that too. I was like, bro.
3 hour SmackDowns?
Oh, the 3 hour smack. I thought you meant the segment, the closing segment. And Chad, before y'all ask, yes, I'm doing this from work. If I can watch other shows, you know, I might as well do it on stream. So,
Thanks.
shoot. Wait, this is the second shortest Mania main event?
Yeah, he told me last night that the first shortest is actually Brock and Drew from 36.
Yeah, that match only went like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say because Hogan Yoko was like 21 seconds. I was about to say.
Right.
I mean, if you're counting Brett and Yoko as the main event, then yeah, he's right. But yeah,
We're not counting Drew and Big Show. Apparently, fuck that.
No, that was off there.
I'm not counting Hogan yet.
Shoot, I am. Worst Mania main event of all time.
Easily. Y'all know what Brett was trying to tell Yoko. Y'all know what Brett was trying to tell Hogan. Brett was trying to tell Hogan to fuck off, go to the back, but he was blind. He couldn't see. His vision
That's
was
crazy.
He was pointing to the so instead of pointing to the back, he pointed to the ring instead, and Hogan went, well, I guess that means I can go for it.
That's so nasty. That's so crazy. All right, chat. I gave it 2 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
Y'all, Venom is doing chain wrestling in 2025.
Got this man playing My Rise, bro.
Venom.
Bro, why Buddy in a toga, bro? Why Buddy in a toga, bro? What's up,
Yeah,
Chad?
Alex. And what's good, gang? What's good?
They got Gorilla out there in a toga.
Bro.
Jim Ross in a toga.
This don't even look right, bro.
The first WWE show for WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross. The greatest commentator WWE's ever had. This is his first ever pay-per-view. His first ever show.
Don't tell me I gotta charge this mother, bro. I gotta find another spot to sit. No way.
Well, that's
I
positive.
was comfortable. Nah, y'all good. They didn't even start the matches yet. We might as well just keep it going. He's what?
550 pounds. What? Could y'all imagine WWE debuting the Samoan guy as the Japanese guy today?
Oh, they get flamed. They're getting flamed. Because back then you couldn't just look it up. Now you can. Like when I found out Joaquin Wilde didn't even like Latino, he's Filipino. I was like, bro.
That's insane.
I was like, bro, come on now. Bro, the fact that this show is only 2.5 hours too.
Right?
Taking it back.
Right? Shoot. Remember when Manias were hitting like 5.5 hours type shit?
Oh boy.
I swear on everything, bro. I was watching Roman and Taker in the main event of 33, and it was after midnight.
It was at the midnight, bro. 35, bro. That's already 35, bro. I fell asleep
Bro, me too, yo.
What match I fell asleep on, but I fell asleep on the match. Woke up, saw Becky's entrance, went back to sleep. Woke up, I saw Becky won. I said, "Good job, WWE." Then I went right back to sleep. I said, "Y'all got me fucked up."
Plus, Becky winning was so obvious, so you didn't even have to watch that match for real. 35, bro. I feel bad for the East Coast people. It was done at like 10:30 for me.
Bitch.
Yeah, it's school the next day. Fuck WWE. Cleopatra. Oh, by the way, Cleopatra's black. FYI, because y'all know Cleopatra's black. Cleopatra's black. She was black. That bitch was born in Egypt. Egypt is in Africa. Cleopatra was black. I'm just letting y'all know.
History lesson on a Saturday evening. Love it.
Some people need to know.
That bitch was not white. She was black. To quote the late great Paul Mooney. To quote the late great Paul Mooney, one of the greatest comedians of all time. That bitch was as black as Cicely Tyson. She was black.
What the? That's crazy. All right, bro. Macho, they take it forever to get Macho to the ring, bro. Like, we low-key could have skipped this part. I forgot this was the beginning of the show. Bro, they couldn't have Macho on the card, though. Like, it probably would have helped this show a little bit.
I wish I got to have lived through some of this shit, bro.
According to report, Meltz is to be believed with the Observer, which I don't see why he's not, especially. Like, I don't know why he's not with the 90s, because he was as reliable as reliable. Now I don't believe fucking word he says. Back then, if something from the 90s, I probably believe it. Savage, I think, wanted to work with Shawn, but Vince turned it down.
Oh, that just pissed me off. Just because Vince thought he was too old, bro. Like, bro. But Hulk Hogan can keep winning. All right, bro, for sure. That makes sense. To me, Savage should have won that 93 Rumble. That's just me. You should have won that 93 Rumble, and then you could put Bret over. You can make Yoko the top guy later.
EJ says Roman hasn't cut a good promo since returning. You're not wrong. He hasn't really said much.
He ain't long. Exactly. He hasn't really cut much of a promo either.
I know my thoughts on Roman Reigns since he's returned.
Oh, here we go with Cam. No, just like.
We'll say that another day.
People got to start being honest, bro, because people were telling me Roman was going to be in top 5 convos with this babyface run. I have yet to see it.
Whoa, that's a bold statement.
I have yet to see it.
If I tell y'all,
I'm never putting him in my top 5 convo. I just hope y'all know that. He's never going to be in that case for me.
If I say
He's in my top 10. I don't know if I can put him top 5.
Yeah, he's top 10. Lock for me.
I have him at my 8, actually.
Exactly where I got him to.
If I say Roman Reigns has been incredibly lazy since dropping the title to Cody, I'm probably get flamed,
but you'd be correct.
That man's been lazy,
and that's my dog too. But you'd be correct, bro. Bobby Heenan.
Speaking of Bobby, the best. Did y'all hear the WrestleMania story of Bobby Heenan? I can't remember which WrestleMania it was. I don't remember if it was WrestleMania 2 or WrestleMania 5. But it's one of the early WrestleManias. Bobby Heenan is in the hospital. And Bobby Heenan goes to the hospital with, like, something bad happens to Bobby Heenan. And something bad happens to Heenan, and he's in the hospital. And, he's in the hospital, and it looks like he might not make WrestleMania. And Vince McMahon basically tells him so many words. Either you show up for WrestleMania or you're fired. And Bobby Heenan took his ass out the hospital. He checked himself out the hospital, went to WrestleMania, did what the fuck he had to do, I mean, he checked himself right back into the hospital afterwards.
What the fuck?
That's such a, why am I not shocked all the way though?
Oh, here we go, Sean.
Howard Finkel and bro, what is going on? Fincus Maximus. Is that a reference to Gluteus Maximus?
Thank God for Howard Finkel.
Right? Because otherwise this would have been called the Colossal Tussle 9. See my all the time.
Rest in peace, WWE Hall of Famer Luna Vachon. Rest in peace. According to many people, she's one of the nicest people you could have ever possibly met. So, rest in peace, Luna Vachon. It's a shame what happened. It's a shame what happened to her. Drug addiction is no joke at all. She overdosed, I think, at a very young age. I think she was about 45, 46. It's very sad. Rest in peace, Luna Vachon.
Nah, that is trash. That's unfortunate. Soft merchandise. What up, Prada Fiend? I feel like it's been a minute since we've seen him in the chat.
Yeah, man. Prada, what's up, my boy? Miss you, bro.
Prada Fiend, where the fuck you been?
Nah, he's a bitch actually. Cause I seen him briefly on Thursday in the chat. He called me Kofi because I shaved my stash, bro. Thinks he's
That's
funny.
crazy.
He thinks he's funny as shit. Meanwhile, he looking like fucking little Tekka over here.
Oh, here we go.
Like Lil Techie? I've never seen Prada Fiend.
It's just what it looks like from his profile picture. I don't know.
He's been on one of the open mics. He's been on one of the open mics.
I remember him too. Hell yeah.
K-Rob, yeah, Luna Vachon was a trailblazer. She was absolutely ahead of her time. Speaking of Luna, did y'all hear about WrestleMania 15 with Luna and Sable?
Well, her carrying the match and then getting no credit from anyone except Owen Hart.
No, not that. She carried the match with Sable, and then she went into that match with Sable, obviously having to carry it. Vince McMahon told Luna Vachon, if you so much as put a scratch on Sable, you will be fired. So she went out,
yeah, I did hear about that.
Went out there, told to do, and the only person that gave her any ounce of credit was Owen Hart.
Wow.
They was praising Sable instead of Owen, even though she carried the match. Or they were praising Sable instead of Luna, even though Luna's the one that carried the match.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Nasty work, bro. Nasty work.
How did y'all react to that Austin Theory Uso match?
I
didn't even know that the finish was happening, bro. I thought it was a crossbody. I guess it was a spear.
That was a spear. It was a shitty ass spear. That's what I said about that. He deserves better.
Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't high on Austin Theory, but come on, he's so above that.
I'm gonna say this as a Jey Uso fan.
Yeah,
he don't need to be in no world title match at WrestleMania. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm not moved by it, bro. I get why they did it. Money, cool. But a lot of people using that argument to defend Jey.
Right.
Y'all not making that money, bro. I'm sorry, y'all not. So come on, man. Love Jey, but I don't. World title, all right. WrestleMania, no. That's just how I feel on it.
I hear you. I don't hate Triple H, trying something different though.
No, I don't. That's the part I'll give him credit for. That's the part I'll give him.
In all fairness to him, we were asking for shit like that because for how long have we been sitting there saying, these shows are too safe, these shows are too predictable. I mean, he took a chance. We just gotta see if it hits so far, but still got about a month.
You make a good point. Exactly. We still got a month to build this, and I could bite my tongue. I could come up on here and eat my words. So
now look at Shawn Michaels right here, y'all. I mean, look at Tatanka right here, y'all. Tatanka was undefeated in WWE. Had a long ass undefeated streak. until he lost it to Ludwig Borga. Lost his undefeated streak to a Nazi.
I forgot about that. I did hear about that, bro.
I'm not making this
Nah.
up. Those guys that don't know, Ludwig Borga was a Nazi. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up to disparage.
I believe it.
Man was a legitimate Nazi. I'm not making that up.
A Nazi's so crazy to me, bro. That's crazy work. Oh yeah, Chris, have you figured out what our next episode finna be?
I was actually asking chat for some suggestions last night. I have a couple written down.
Okay.
But I'm still thinking some of my own. But here's what we got so far. We got ranking wrestlers' peaks as an option.
Okay.
Worst booking decisions of all time.
I like that.
Okay. That one's good.
We got top 10 feuds of every WWE era. We have top 10 favorite promos and the biggest NXT flops of all time.
I like the NXT flops and I like the worst booking decisions. Let's save the top 10 for like the 0 episode.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, that could be like the next 0 episode for sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whichever one you want to do out of those, we can do.
Yeah.
We do the worst booking decisions. I can really go in on WWE. I can go in on I can really
just give Cam like 30 minutes to fry him.
go in on WWE, WCW. Go like what was supposed to happen, why this shit happened. I like that one. But it's your decision. But
all that was from chat, by the way. But I'll definitely let you know by tomorrow so we can have like a grasp of what the week's gonna look like.
Yeah, and I can just get my thumbnail guy on it right away.
Yeah.
By the way, we should get a new logo. I think it's time for a little refresh.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
But we'll discuss what we should do.
Tristan, if we do Tristan, I think Chris knows about the finger poke of doom. I don't really know any backstage behind the scenes stuff behind it.
I believe you told me about it. I've never seen it physically though.
You got to watch it. It is you got to watch it.
No, watch that entire. So I would advise, right, if you have time, watch that whole episode of Raw from that night.
Okay,
and then watch that whole episode of Nitro. January 4th, 99. Watch all of it.
You'll
watch all of
it. Why WCW went out of business.
That was pretty much the day the tides like switched. Like WWF won, and it wasn't even close no more.
Yep.
All right, so this match is kind of graps, bro. I'll give him that. Some good graps here.
Bro, I've been on a Sean binge lately, bro. I was just rewatching his match with Taker at 26. I was watching his match with Cena at what was it, 23?
Yeah.
Are you on a Sean binge?
Man.
You on a Sean binge? I got you some Sean matches. Go. Watch some. I can give you a list of 90 Sean matches you can watch.
Please do, bro. And anybody in the chat, let me know.
96, 97 Shawn Michaels may legitimately be the best wrestler of all time. Everything that nigga
That's not crazy.
Everything that nigga did, boy, the quickness, the footwork, this nigga Sean was insane, bro.
From a pure ability standpoint, I agree with Cam.
This nigga was insane, bro. This nigga Shawn Michaels was so good. Shawn Michaels went in there with people that had no business having good matches, and he went in there and got good matches. Like it is crazy.
For me, like, I just have a hard time seeing anybody else over him all time in ring. That's just me. I can't put anybody over Shawn Michaels all time. I know some people pick Kurt Angle, some people say Eddie. Shawn could do it all, bro. I'm sorry. It's just
hell yeah.
Oh my God, Chris, you gotta watch. Oh my God. 2 Shawn Michaels matches from 96 that you gotta see. You gotta watch him and Kevin Nash from I'll send you a list, but you gotta watch him and Kevin Nash from In Your House, Best Friends, Better Enemies. That match is fucking. That match is crazy. That match is fucking. That's just a crazy brawl with some spots you have never fucking seen before. Like, I'm gonna just go ahead and spoil one of the spots in there. You don't know who Mad Dog Vachon is, do you?
No, I don't.
That's
Okay.
one of Vachon's pops, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's his uncle. I think that's her uncle. But yeah,
Either uncle or pops, one of them. Yeah.
Mad Dog Vachon was a wrestler back in the 70s and 80s. Anyway, his leg got amputated. Right? Anyway, it got amputated. And so in that match, Mad Dog Vachon he's front row ringside. He's like their special guest. He's front row ringside. Kevin Nash takes the fucking prosthetic leg off Mad Dog Vachon and starts whipping Shawn Michaels with it. Like, that shit was insane. Diesel, yeah, that shit was insane. Oh my! So you got to watch that one, and then you got to watch the Mind Games match. Shawn Michaels and Mankind from Mind Games, incredible. That match went.
Okay.
Only bad thing is it ended in a DQ, but like that might be the greatest match ever to end in a DQ. And like the way it ended, bro. Like you would like the way it ended, bro. And like the way it ended. Bro, you don't even mind that it's a DQ because everything they did was just hot as hell. Like, that crowd was going batshit crazy for it. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta. Oh, yeah. Well, you gotta see Shawn Michaels versus Mankind from Mind Games. You got to. Oh my god, that match is so fucking good.
Bet.
All right, cool. Plug my laptop in. I was about to die. Let's get it.
One of my favorite Shawn matches, period, is his match with Jericho at Mania.
Oh yeah, I love that match.
That shit is art, bro.
Yeah, I watched that Thursday after the pod. Like I was just watching random matches. I went from that. I went to Brett and Owen from 10. Like I was just watching matches just because.
Yeah.
While trying to edit that video, but I legit did most of that editing yesterday, bro. I was so lazy this week. I was trying to post that yesterday morning. I ended up posting at like 1 o'clock. But bro, this match was started. Bro, it started so good, bro.
Thanks. In my opinion, Kenny, AJ, Danielson, Okada, and Angle all have real arguments for anywhere in the top 3, and Shawn.
I don't hate that. I'm throwing an argument for.
I agree with that.
I'm throwing an argument for Ric Flair out there to be in the top 3 too. Like WC, like NWA Ric Flair. Yeah, I'm throwing an argument for him to be out there. Ric Flair could get it. Ric Flair could legitimately get like a 5-star match out of fucking anybody. The work that he had to do to like get 5-star matches out of people was crazy. Now, granted, if you've seen one Ric Flair match, you've probably seen them all. But still,
Wait a minute. Prada. All right, question, because I know you saw it. What the fuck with that spot with Moxie on Wednesday, bro? I know you saw it, Prada. I gotta ask you, bro. What did you think about it? Because that shit almost made me puke on stream.
Sick work.
Michael Davis, who's an AEW wrestler from this era that would fit in AEW? Shawn Michaels, I think obviously would. Bret Hart was another obvious answer. I think he would. Mr. Perfect.
Eddie
would. I think he meant from 90.
Oh, from the 90s? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect would. Bret Hart would. Shawn Michaels from any era would. Shawn Michaels would.
Yeah.
I can see Ted DiBiase fitting in very well.
Oh, he's saying an AEW wrestler that would fit in the 90s.
No. In AEW.
The Outrunners.
That would fit in this era. Yeah, the Outrunners are obvious. That's the whole gimmick. That's their whole gimmick. So the Outrunners. FTR, I think, would fit like a glove.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Old school tag team FTR would fit like a glove in this era.
For sure.
The Murder Machines, I think. The Murder Machines, big dudes that just go in there, beat the hell out of you. I think they would obviously fit in this era. Trying to think who else on that AEW roster.
Bro, it's sad because he's not wrong. It's sad because he's not wrong.
Oh yeah, Satnam Singh. Satnam Singh will fit great in this era.
That's so nasty, bro.
Like, I can't say Tony Storm would fit in this era because they didn't really focus on the women back then.
At all.
So,
Literally, I think like 2 years after this, they completely got rid of the women's division.
yeah, they fired the champion. So,
And they got surprised when she threw that belt in the trash. I would have too. What you mean?
Yeah.
Then again, she didn't want to.
No, Prada, I agree with you, bro. That to me is the most gruesome spot I think I've seen in a wrestling ring. I don't fuck with all that GCW shit that they be doing.
I don't either.
That to me is not pro wrestling. If there's anybody that enjoys that, more power to you, bro. But we don't need all that.
Yeah, that's not my kind of wrestling, bro. Personally, I like extreme hardcore matches,
Right.
but to a point where it's like, all right, we doing too much, and bro, we on Dynamite. Like,
In Omaha, Nebraska.
Dynamite, bro.
It depends. I like hardcore.
It'd be too much on a Revolution, but on Dynamite, you got it. You got it.
It depends. I like hardcore matches, but it depends to a point. When they start doing the shit with light tubes, nah, that's when I tune out. When they
Listen,
But the light tubes be pissing me off, bro.
yeah, right.
David
Yeah.
Arquette, like the David Arquette, Nick Gage death match. That was one I could. That was one.
I'm not watching them kind of matches. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like I've been invited to GCW shows, but like the more I like look at their stuff, because when I was invited, I didn't really see much of it. I don't think that's my thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They come out here often. It's not my thing. Boom. This is my problem with a lot of modern wrestling, bro.
Yes.
It don't have a why behind a lot of it, and that goes for both companies. I ain't even picking them. I ain't picking one. Both of them.
It's the truth. How many times does the AEW do those like death spots just for the reaction? Just for the
I
reaction.
feel like they just do things for the reaction, bro. They just do anything for the reaction if we're keeping it a buck.
Anything to be talked about, whether for good or bad. Mostly bad these days, but
I do wish they would stop the constant hardcore matches. We get like a hardcore match every fucking week.
because you don't need
I'm
it to tell good
saying.
television, bro. You don't need it.
You don't. You don't. Oh, this match's going kind of long. I ain't gonna lie. God. Well, it's not bad, though. It's a good match.
Nah, yeah. V, what's up, bro?
What up, V?
But nah, bro, that shit.
Oh, the King of the Death match with ZCW. That is one of the stupidest things I've ever fucking seen.
Bro, I did one CZW reaction. Never again.
That is the King of the Death match with CZW is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen.
Oh, man. Tatanka pulling an Osprey. Here we go.
Bro, did you see that indie clip that Malik posted last week where that dude got his head stomped on from the top rope onto the chair?
I'm not doing that shit.
Like, what? For what? A hot dog and a handshake, as they say?
I'm not doing that shit for a hot dog. That'd be fun.
And maybe a donut.
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't do that for WWE money. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, bro.
And I got a high pain tolerance. I still am not doing it, bro. Like, imagine just having your neck in a position like that. No. Why?
You couldn't pay me to trust somebody to protect me like that, bro. No way.
I forgot. How did this end in a count out, bro?
Probably
And
because,
why?
probably because they did the classic Shawn Michaels finish back then of him just taking the IC title and going, fuck this and going home. That was literally every Shawn Michaels match back in 1993. He would get his ass whooped. He would take the IC title. He would just say, fuck this, and he'd go home.
That's crazy. That is a really good heel thing to do, though. I don't blame most heels, though, when I think about that. I'm like, I would do the same thing if this wasn't kayfabe. I'd do the same thing, bro.
No, but you know what? I don't understand what I'd do if I was a heel, bro. If I'm the champion, right? If I'm the champion, and they put me into a title match I don't want to be in anyway. And I said I didn't agree to this. As soon as the bell rings, I would just walk out. I retained out anyway. I just grab my title and leave. The fuck y'all gonna do?
I'm at work, gang. I'm doing this at work because they pay me to do nothing anyway. If I had a console here, raps.
I just watched that match the other day, bro.
What time is it? Let me make sure it's not patrol time already. All right, I'm cool.
So security is a pretty easy job.
Bro, they literally pay you to do nothing.
Because I always looked at because like I never signed up for it because like I was like I want to do security. Like I don't think that's gonna go good. But
Bro, I was worried about it when I first applied, but like both security jobs I've had, you do nothing. You get paid to do a lot of nothing. You're allowed to be on your computer. You're allowed to be on your phone. You just got to get up once every hour and walk around the building and make sure nobody's on the property that's not supposed to be here.
You never had any crazy shit pop off? It's been cool?
Bro, this is the nicest neighborhood in this area, bro. Like, yeah, nothing happens over here, bro. It's dead quiet. I'll be here for 12 hours and hear nothing.
okay.
What happened?
Wait, I thought it was a count out. A DQ?
How did the DQ happen?
I think I
I
saw
remember a
Sean.
count out.
I saw Sean put his hands on the ref. I don't know if that's. Oh, it was a count out.
Well, it was a DQ. Okay. Shawn Michaels pulled the ref out the ring. Okay. All right, Shawn pulled the ref out the ring for the DQ. Sharon Martel, rest in peace, Sharon Martel. Another one of the all-time greats.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Woman that does not get enough credit for. A woman that does not get enough credit. A woman that would thrive in this era. Sharon Martel in this era would be a fucking star. Oh my God, boy, she'd be a fucking star. She'd be a superstar in this era. You kidding me?
Bro celebrating like he won the title. I'd be pissed off. They did the same thing with Luger later this year. Gave that man a whole parade and he didn't even win the title. My Lord. That was a good clothesline. My goodness. All right, bro. Next match. Bro, I'd be pissed if I was watching this in real time. Bro, have y'all been seeing this too? The dudes that were on Twitter just doing anything in the morning, bro.
Nah.
I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning to do some push-ups.
I'm like, bro, why is the camera in front of you every step you go?
I saw that shit. I was like, nigga, what is this?
Hell no.
I had this nigga waking up at 4 This nigga woke up at 3:53, brushed his teeth. This nigga woke up at 3:53, brushed his teeth, drunk some water, dumped his head in it. And then he was like, and then he showed him journaling, and it was like, he showed him journaling. He was like, we are not playing around. I didn't know Sharon Martel was a babyface here. He was like, we will not be playing around with the Lord's blessing. Like, what? And this nigga ate a banana peel and rubbed the shit on his face after.
Ew.
Bro, here's the thing. He ate the banana to make it not look gay, right? He ripped it up while eating. He like ripped it off each other, right? But then rubs up the peel on his face. That might be even more gay. I ain't gonna lie. That might be even more gay. I'm not gonna hold you. That might be even more gay. Because
the fuck.
Oh God, the head shrinkers, Fatu and some Samo and Fatu.
Tristan, we are at 33-27.
we about to start the Steiner and head shrinkers match. Scott Steiner looks so different, bro.
Facts.
Like, it's actually insane.
This nigga sound just like Braun Breaker. My God.
I love when Scott Steiner is talking about fat people.
They gave them a jobber entrance. I'm dead. That's tough. That's tough. Shoot, should I do a review for the show? No.
That does not sound fun.
No, because I'm gonna just be complaining, and then the old head's gonna get in the comments like, "I love this show."
You wasn't there, bro.
Like, bro, eat a Frank.
Matt Thunder, the way it echoed when he said it, bro. He's like, he's fat. That shit echoed around the arena, bro. I'm sick.
He's fat.
Tony, man, bro, I need a wrestling promotion to give Scott Steiner a live microphone, please. Give that man a live microphone, uncensored. I promise you.
Let him be Braun Breaker's manager, please.
Please, oh my God, please. Oh, this rating would soar through the roof, boy.
Maybe some Steiner math.
He said, "What I
Speaking of the Steiners, though, they be tough in this era in the tag team division.
Oh, facts. Hell yeah.
Bro, the Scott Steiner Bully Ray segment where Scott Steiner was doing shit, Bully Ray was like, there's 7 days in a week, Scott. Scott's like, well, I'm the big bad booty daddy. What? It don't mean that much to them if they got a jobber entrance. Oh, Mo.
RPC Katoon, man. All these people passing away, bro. It's horrible.
Rest in peace. Mo, I'm disappointed you mentioned the Fabulous Rougeaus last night, but you didn't mention their fantastic theme music. That theme music is fantastic.
I came to roast. I ain't come to praise nothing.
That theme music is fantastic. We're all American boys. I'm married, all American boys. We're all American boys. I'm married, all American boys. He said we don't like heavy metal.
Do I?
All we
Chat,
like-
is it long enough for Lewis? Is the punishment bit? Do I do it?
He said we don't like heavy metal. We don't like rock and roll. All we like to listen to is Barry Manilow.
If I get enough yeses in the chat, I'll get it.
Bro, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, Lewis is still on punishment. Shit.
But Cam still deserves it.
The Fabulous Rougeaus had a fire theme song. Don't do that. That's a fucking banger. Don't do that.
Yes, times infinity. My lord. Oh, my Lanta.
Damn, I think it's time, bro.
Ain't one of these people Rikishi? Yeah, that's Rikishi.
Next time you fuck up, Cam, no promises.
You know, this was supposed to be Yokozuna.
Yeah. Originally, he was supposed to come in as one of the head shrinkers.
What Lewis do to be on punishment? I don't want to talk about it.
He knows what he did.
He knows what he did. I don't really want to talk about it. But if you know me, you know. Unless someone in the chat wants to enlighten the homie.
Wait, Bill Alfonso is the referee in this match? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Wait, Matt Thunder, what was the worst match if it's not Vince and McAfee? I feel like I know what he's gonna say. Because this was my second place. I feel like I know what he's gonna say.
We're all American boys.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay, that was second place. I'll give you that.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't remember that match.
It was like 2 minutes. So they were cut. They were supposed to be on night 1.
Right.
They got cut for no reason. And then they put them on night 2 just to give them 2 minutes while they were wearing Big E's gear, bro.
No, that's wrong.
After Big E got hurt. This was like, I think, a month and a half after Big E got hurt.
Damn.
And gave him 2 minutes. But gave Vince like 15.
Never.
Yeah, that was second place for me. I ain't gonna lie. I was on night 2 at 38. Disappointed me so much.
What facts? Was night 1? Night 1 was that Becky Bianca or was that 2?
That's night 1, yeah.
It was 1. Okay.
They had both women's matches on night 1.
I forget. I think that was the first Mania where Sasha had her first Mania win, no?
Yeah, the tag titles win, yeah.
That's actually sad.
At least you got one before Asuka. Shit.
You should have wrestled Charlotte.
Damn.
You should have wrestled Charlotte on that show.
I agree. The story was right there.
You should have won the Rumble.
I agree. Yeah.
That's who I thought was going to win the Rumble. I was like, you know what? I got Sasha winning the Rumble.
Bro, when they put her in at number 1, I'm like, there's no way they're not going to let her win this.
And then Ronda came out and I said, fuck.
Here's the thing. Ronda, I saw coming. That was a rumor for a little minute. So I saw that coming. But I was like, bro, if she's going to win this, she should face Becky Lynch. That's the literal story is right there. It's Becky Lynch. Nobody cares about Charlotte versus Ronda.
I had Sasha or Bianca winning. Once Sasha got eliminated, I was pulling for Bianca. I was like, come on, Bianca, let's do this. Let's give her back-to-back Rumbles. And then I was like, fuck.
Man, the Hogan allegations would have went crazy if she went back-to-back. Whoa.
Oh, I seen that.
What?
Look like Scott took a nasty spill.
That wasn't a concussion game?
Okay.
DQ?
What timestamp are y'all
on? I'm at 40-21.
Yeah, me too.
Oh! Okay, I just saw it. Jesus.
Bro. Bro. And did the ref not hear the crack of the stick? Or all right. For sure.
Oh my god. Have y'all heard about the worst commentating performance of all time?
No.
Nah.
Art Barr, King of the Ring 1994.
Art Barr?
They bring in Art Barr. I think they're in Indy. I think they're in Baltimore, Indianapolis, one of the two. Anyway, Art Barr was a legend. Anyway, Art Barr, he's like an NFL legend, I think. Art Barr is like an NFL legend. So Vince McMahon thought it would be a good idea to bring Art Barr in to do commentary. But Art Barr clearly had no idea what the fuck he was watching. So he would stop. So every match he would ask, how much does this guy weigh? Oh, that's who it is, K-Rob. It's Art Donovan, not Art Barr. It's Art Donovan.
Oh, it was like Art Barr. What?
My bad. It's Art Donovan. It's Art Donovan.
Okay, this I did hear about. I was like, Art Barr. I'm like,
how much does
Come on, Cameron.
weigh? And like, he was so fucking bad at commentary. Gorilla Monsoon and Savage just started ignoring him. And like, when they would cut the ringside to show the announcers, they would just show Savage and Monsoon. They cut Art Donovan completely out.
oh no. That's bad. They're actually just blocking you out. That's crazy. Nah, what's his face? Art Barr. I was about to say they brought in Art Barr not to wrestle but to do commentary.
It was Art Donovan. My bad.
I was like, yeah, I was like Art Barr, Eddie's partner. Oh man.
I just played this match on 2K Showcase.
This was on 2K Showcase.
You didn't know that?
I haven't played it yet. I refuse.
Yeah.
Part of me doesn't even care to play it.
I haven't touched it.
Probably what I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna just stream the whole thing and just play it all in one day. Just to get rid of it.
I don't blame you. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know why I pay money for the accelerator pack and I don't get every fucking thing. I should have every fucking unlockable. That's how they promote it, but I don't. But to me,
And I can't use the VC I paid for in the island. So I was just like, all right, I'm not playing this then.
you can't use VC you pay for in the island. What the fuck?
Like I was supposed to get 15,000 VC when I bought the game, and it just wasn't there. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not playing this useless mode.
Malik, I politely disagree, bro. Matt Stryker is worse than Josh Matthews.
Josh Matthews ain't even bad, bro.
Yeah, I didn't mind Josh Matthews. Matt Stryker, though.
He's not bad. He's not even bad.
Oh my god! Speaking of Alpha, this is Alpha's here. Did y'all hear about the Wild Samoans? Did y'all hear about Alpha and Sika at the Vince McMahon steroid trial?
No.
Vince is on trial. Obviously, Vince is on trial for steroids, and Alpha, and I think Alpha and Sika are there. And I think Alpha and Sika are there. And Vince McMahon got a contempt of court because Alpha, and they got a contempt of court because when it came time for the jury to do their thing, it came time for the jury to deliberate. Alpha and Sika just looked at the jurors and was like, and just mouthed, "Not guilty." Don't like they threatened, like they just mouthed and threatened, "Not guilty."
That's nuts.
And they got to contempt the court. So if you ever wonder why the Samoans have had a cushy spot in WWE all these years, that is probably the reason why.
That's insane. Thoughts on Tom Phillips? I think he's great. Doing good work in TNA as well.
Yeah, he's all right.
I hate that WWE fired him. I love Tom Phillips.
Yeah, he's killing it in TNA. I don't know if it's because his voice is nostalgic, because like 2016, 2017 era, but
yeah. What's his name?
Was he on the call when Jinder won the title? I'm trying to remember.
I think he was. It was him, JBL, and Saxon, I think.
Because Mara would have been gone by this point. So yeah, I think so.
Oh. Poor guy.
But Aiden English made a nice transition to commentary too.
Yeah, I like Aiden English.
Yeah.
I'm shocked they fired Aiden English because he's a Guerrero.
Oh, facts. And bro, he was over his shit in 2018.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes no sense to me either. I don't get it.
Not only that, I just thought he'd have a job for life at WWE because he's a Guerrero. You know they love that family.
Best Jim Ross line on commentary?
Tell me why, Triple H.
That's a good one.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Tell me why.
It was Stone Cold has sold his soul to the devil himself to win the WWF title.
Oh, yeah, that is it.
Cheers.
My God, what a shot.
Man, I miss JR in the games, bro.
Facts,
JR in the
yo.
games.
Damn.
But I miss like you'd be watching shit. Why is my boss pulling up on me right now, bro?
Uh-oh.
What the fuck, bro? I was big chilling, bro. What the fuck?
Damn, you got to shut it down.
No, y'all can keep going. I'm a just he not gonna be here forever, but he just be pulling up randomly to ask me questions and then leave.
Where?
So all right, y'all give me like I'm gonna be back for the bad stuff anyway. So
Where?
Right.
Hold it down.
Yep.
I did see that Tristan Chavo Guerrero did return on TNA. And he said he's not even sure Dominic is a Guerrero. He said he's not sure Dominic is a Guerrero.
Yeah, a lot of this shit is I'm seeing it for the first time.
And I was like, Khris does not know a lot about 1980s, 1990s WWE.
No. If it was before I was born, the odds of me seeing it is pretty low. I mean, I've seen some of the major shit that's happened in the 80s and 90s, but
Same move, tagging in 5-2. Look at Rikishi go. Look at Rikishi go. Look at Rikishi go. Rikishi and his 15 kids at home. Look at him go. I'm convinced. Rikishi got like 25 kids. I'm convinced. That family's. I see a new one pop up like every week. I'm like, there's another one. They spawned out of nowhere, bro.
in my opinion, Rikishi should have been a world champion. He was putting in some really good work in the early 2000s, especially with Austin. Like that program when Rikishi ran over Stone Cold.
That heel turn was so fucking stupid. That heel turn killed any momentum he had. Because Too Cool was super over his baby faces and they turned him. Scotty Steiner got the tag.
That's it. Frankensteiner for the win. Also, apparently, Chad, I don't know how true this is. He says it's true, but Scott Steiner apparently is the first person to ever do a 450.
Huh.
He said that in the Chris Van Vliet interview he had when it dropped like a week or two ago.
Vicious V, I did not know it was supposed to be Taz doing the running over Triple H, running over Steve Austin. I did not know that. I did not know that.
Anybody just joining us, we are at 50 minutes and 8 seconds into the show. They're showing Doink the Clown with Mean Gene in the back right now.
Doink the Clown. I love Doink the Clown, but that pisses me off so much what they did with the character. Because 93 Doink the Clown, Evil Doink the Clown is great. Evil Doink the Clown is great. That is one of the... Evil Doink the Clown is fantastic. And then they just fucking ruined him. This is Matt Bourne. This is the original Doink the Clown. This is the original Doink the Clown. This is Matt Bourne as Doink the Clown. Doink the Clown has been played by a few different people. Most notably the Brooklyn Brawler. But this is Matt Bourne. This is the Matt Bourne Doink the Clown. And it's a shame what happened to him. But maybe not, because he was kind of a piece of shit. But it's a shame what happened to him.
What time are you doing the Raw watch along? I'm still thinking about it because I think the show is supposed to be starting 4 p.m. my time. I'm usually out of work by 4:30. I don't know what I want to do. If I want to let the show end and then start it, or just start it at 6 and just go. It all depends what you guys want to do.
It does suck that WWE ignored Matt Bourne's passing. It does. The original Doink the Clown. K-Rob, your bracket got busted. K-Rob, my bracket got busted too. I actually put some faith in UNC and them motherfuckers let me down. I said, motherfucker. Malik Murray, is Paul Heyman the best manager? Well, he's the only manager in WWE, so yes, but I know what you mean. You mean all time. All time, I cannot give him all time. Y'all can call me an old head if you don't want, but I think the greatest manager of all time is Bobby Heenan. And even Paul Heyman himself would tell you that. But
Facts.
Kona Crush. Look at Kona Crush right here, y'all, from Hawaii. Kona Crush is from Hawaii. It is a shame what they did to Doink the Clown. Evil Doink the Clown was so fucking good. Evil Doink. I'm not talking about the Doink y'all know. I'm talking about evil Matt Bourne Doink the Clown. He was so fucking good, and he was so, oh my God, he was so good. This man made kids cry. He made kids cry. Evil Doink the Clown was fucking like that, and then they turned him babyface and completely ruined him. Gunther, bro, you can't beat Venom, bro. You can't beat Venom. Go ahead, give it up, bro.
Don't tell that to Lewis.
Hmm?
I said, don't tell that to Lewis.
Man, good luck with your flight tomorrow night, man.
Yeah, man, you better than me, bro. I hate flying. Ahmed, what's the weather like there, bro?
Malik Murray, you just said that's your opinion, and that's fine. But in what word is Umaga a better big man than Vader? That's all I want to know. In what world is Umaga a better big man than Vader? Vader is the greatest big man of all time.
70s, 80s, not bad. Okay. Bro, it's just starting to get warmer where I'm at, bro, in Connecticut. It was about 70 degrees today, damn near.
I'd be doing cartwheels below 70 degrees in NC right now. Wrestling God, no, I don't think Crush should be in the Hall of Fame.
Is he still with us?
No.
Okay. Ain't that crazy, bro? Like, not even like wrestling wise, but just looking at the crowd, bro. Everybody was just happier back then. It's fucking crazy what this world has become, man. For real. Not even just in terms of pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Yes, right up to the top rope now. He had a glimmer of a smile. He enjoys. He drifts back and forth, you know. Pardon me? He drifts back and forth. His personality.
Damn, that power driver looks stiff.
Well, that pile driver was very well done.
What year did Vince stop doing commentary?
Huh?
What year did Vince stop doing commentary?
Probably 97.
Damn. What's up, Hefe? That was fast.
Yeah, bro. He just like pulls up, makes sure everything's straight, and then dips out. But he be come up here at like the most random time.
Would he have been tight if you saw what you were doing?
Nah. He just asked like, "What's the mic doing?" I was like, "Oh, I was streaming." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Damn, it's like that, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
I wish I had.
I just put it down real quick. Yeah.
Well, at least you came back for the Doink match.
No, the Crush is even worse. What's your timestamp so I can get to it?
I am at 59:15.
59:15. Okay. All right, cool. But yeah, he was like, "Oh, okay." Just wanted to know. Just curious. Man, I'm hungry, dog. Oof.
Oh, I forgot you can't eat, huh?
Nah. And I woke up right at the cutoff time.
Damn.
Right there. I'm like, my eyes open right at that time.
It's OG Loke, baby. Are you disrespecting my hoes, bitch?
So,
Bro.
When you're allowed to eat, you're not like restricted on certain foods. You just eat whatever. It's just when you could eat it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. My go-to has been pizza though.
Word.
Yeah, I've been trying to go. This is the first year I've been bad at it, but it's the first year I'm going 30 for 30.
Respect.
Yeah, my break time not till 7:15, I think it is. And it's only 4. So got a few more hours to go.
Do you eat? You don't eat pork, right?
Nah.
Right. Okay.
I tried it though. I tried it when I was younger.
Right.
Now ribs, I ain't dodging no ribs. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Ribs gonna make me do the wrong thing every time. Bro, who let Crush wrestle? Kona Crush, bro.
I agree, Wrestling God. I agree. Heel Doink the Clown was awesome when they turned him baby.
Oh, yeah.
But Matt Bourne Doink the Clown was fucking great. I agree with that, Wrestling God.
Yeah, face Doink doesn't exactly work.
Adam Bob? I know that was Adam Bob.
Wasn't he part of
Oh shit! It's a doppelganger.
Oh my!
We got HBK in the chat. What's up, HBK?
Hey, Heartbreak Kid, yes sir.
HBK, where's Stay a Hell at?
Yeah, why do you book Edward on TV every week? I have a question.
That's a good question.
Why is Rich Holland still employed?
That's what I like.
Bro, all these firing. Never mind. You know what?
Seriously, bro. I'd like to ask you, bro. Well, where is Stay a Hell, bro? Why is that woman not appearing? Fuck. Look like a star, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yes, Malik, you're cooking, bro. You're asking the right questions. Where's OTM?
Fuck OTM.
Where's OTM? Watch your mouth when you talk about OTM, Cameron.
Where is Stay a Hell? That's what I want to know.
How you got Jada Parker on TV every week? No complaints. But you don't have OTM. They're in the same faction. They're in the same group.
Where is Thea Hale?
What was that match, bro?
It was a match in wrestling history.
It was one of the matches.
There were maneuvers. There was a ref. There was a crowd. Definitely a ring.
Oh, Matt Thunder and Nikita Lyons. Mo, have you heard Nikita Lyons' diss track?
No.
My
Please
ears
say
are
yeah.
bleeding.
Please say you heard it so he doesn't play it.
My ears were bleeding, bro.
Nikita Lyons did a diss track for Lash Legend and Car Jackson.
It's fucking terrible. It was actually genuinely terrible.
Yes, it was.
I thought the match was over. Why are they still doing? Wait. What's going on? What's happening? I'm so confused. Did the bell not just ring?
Ref's doing some investigative work.
Bro, I'm so confused. Did the bell not just ring? What just what?
Crush can't believe
What? What's happening, gang? The illusion got me. Shoot, what is going on?
The fuck?
What's going on?
Who went, bro? Wearing a Dodgers hat, bro? Fuck out of here, yo. I still gotta see that shit. Watching the show from the 90s, I still gotta see that bitch ass hat. I don't got a Brewers hat on, yo. What the?
Why is Razor's music playing? Why is Razor's music playing, bro? Bro, am I bugging? Am I the only person hearing Razor Ramon's music right now?
I hear it, yeah.
I hear it.
Bro.
That's why, because Razor Ramon is wrestling. This is before Razor Ramon turned babyface. So,
what is this? What is this? Get the sign. Get the sign. Get the sign. Get the sign, bro.
For what?
What is on my screen?
What, Razor Ramon and Bob Backlund?
No, not that. That's cool. I'm looking at freaking the two doinks still.
Oh, that's what you're looking
Oh, still on that? I get it up anyway.
Then why am I hearing doink? Then my phone is bugging, bro.
If you're hearing Razor Ramon, it's probably because of me.
No, because I got small headphones in my ear, and I was hearing just doinks. Oh, my shit bugging, yo.
Kali hacked into his shit, yo.
Yo, my shit bugging, yo.
You need a timestamp?
Yeah.
All right, I'm at 107.17.
I'm at 106.
That's where I'm at too. Why am I
one.
looking at the two doinks?
Right,
Yeah, the bell just rang for Razor and Bob.
Okay, same here. Okay, I'm hearing.
Is it the audio?
I'm hearing the audio for that match, but I'm looking at doink. My shit bugging. Okay, give me because what? Why am I looking at the doinks, bro? All right, there we go. There we go. I was
What
like,
the fuck was the story with this match?
couldn't care less. Why is Bob Backlund in the ring in 1994 or 1993? Excuse me.
Are there any historians in the chat that can fill me in on why this match is happening?
I don't know why.
All right, timestamp. Sorry, my bad.
You good?
Confusion.
108:15.
Cool. I just gotta. There we go.
Perfect.
I was 10 seconds behind. This match lasts. Oh yeah, this match was quick. I remember this. But I ain't watched this since last year, and a lot of it just left my mind. I was just so fixated on how the night ends. It was just.
Why the fuck is? Why did his bring back?
V, we're not entirely decided yet. I've been given the reins to make that choice. I'm gonna make that choice tomorrow. But we'll probably say something in the Discord when we have a topic down.
Let me put the link in the Discord for the Discord here.
Why is Bob Backlund him?
That is a incredible question. Not gonna hold you.
Bob Backlund's one of the few wrestlers I actually ever met.
He put Vince McMahon put the WWE title on Bob Backlund the next year.
Let me see this. Just in case any of y'all ain't joined the Discord just yet.
Please join the Discord.
You can join in on the Cam hate parade.
Bro, Lewis just be bro. Cam, you gotta fight back, bro. I almost fought your battles for you. You gotta fight back, bro.
Every few days, Lewis will pop in and be like, every few days, Lewis will pop in and be like, this so and Cam's still big as shit. And they'll just like it.
Cam, you can't stand for that, bro. You can't stand
Sometimes I be feeling bad, but then other times I think about when he says how Cars is a shitty Pixar's movie, and I just want to hit him.
Wait.
Yeah, Cam. Tell him about Cars.
What?
Tell him about Cars, Cam.
I don't like that movie.
I've never heard this. I've never heard this.
It's not my favorite. I'll say that, but
I've never heard this from anybody before.
Cars 1, Cars 2, or Cars 3.
Well, I'm just okay. Cars 3, Cars 1 and 2. I mean, come on.
Cam.
I'm sorry, bro.
He don't like SVR 2011. He don't like, bro.
He don't like anything good, bro.
Oh, apparently the match was just announced on Superstars. Just because.
Could you imagine them doing some shit like that today?
I mean, to be fair, the best WrestleMania of all time had a match that was made official on the Go Home show.
Oh, this match is over.
That was dumb and pointless. But it was painless. At least there was that. Because the last match was painful.
Sorry, y'all. I don't like Cars. I disagree with that list, too. That is not a top 5 Pixar movie of all time.
You're bugging. Absolutely bugging, bro.
Sign him until I come back. Hold it up until I come back, too.
Yeah.
Toy Story 3, Monsters, Inc.
No. We're not doing Monsters, Inc., bro. Stop that.
Why you disrespect the Monsters, Inc.?
Because Cars disrespectfully clears.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does, bro. Stop.
Monsters, Inc. Clear.
Stop this, bro. Cam's
just mad because he built like Mater.
Facts, yo. I'll take Up over Monsters, Inc., bro. I'm not taking Wally over Monsters, Inc., but
hell no. Monsters, Inc. is elite, though.
It is, but it's not better than Cars.
Yes, it is.
Nah, Cars 1. It's not better than Cars 1. It's better than Cars 2.
Coco's better too.
All right, I'll give you that. I agree with that too. Coco's elite. Wait, Coco.
Damn, you gotta
That's
stop
Pixar?
this. Huh?
Coco was Pixar?
Yeah.
Thought it is or not?
I thought it was straight Disney.
No, Coco's Pixar.
Yeah, yeah, King
But-
Jones. Let him know, boy. Let him know, boy. Not 3. Not 3 or 2 either.
You know, Coco, first time I watched that, I was like, yo. And that was like, for some reason, it was in Spanish class. Like, I didn't fully learn Spanish yet. But then I watched it again in English. I'm like, yo, this shit's fire, bro.
Are you like fluent in Spanish?
Damn near, yeah.
I'm
I
trying
could
to be,
carry
bro.
on a good conversation.
Yeah.
But there's certain words I'll still mess up on.
I learned more like working at my job than I ever did in school. I'll say that.
Facts. Like, I learned the basics in school, but like working and having to use it, I learned a lot more, like how to form sentences properly and stuff. Because like I had no choice. It was either like the line gets super long or you do your best with Spanish. And I just I learned it like that. Because like French and Spanish are very similar. And I'm already fluent in French, so it was very easy to learn.
How many languages do you know? Damn, that's a flex, bro. That's a flex. You can talk shit in 6 different languages.
You're fluent in French?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I did not. Okay.
Yeah. That was English and French are my first languages at the same time.
That's what's up, bro. Hell yeah.
Oh God, I forgot. Money Inc. versus the Mega Maniacs. Oh,
You remember Life is a Highway? Hell yeah, bro. That entire movie.
that entire song just carries that movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Got
That plot
ourselves
could
a
have been
nodder,
trash.
cat.
I still don't understand how Lewis said Ted DiBiase is not a Hall of Famer.
Is he not?
Yeah, I mean, no. So like Lewis has like different standards in terms of like when we say he's a Hall of Famer. Like, you know how WWE they basically have no criteria.
Right, yeah.
It was like in terms of like transcendent, he wouldn't put Ted DiBiase in the Hall of Fame if we had a criteria. And I'm like, when I think about it, that's how I feel about Jake the Snake, personally. Even though as a talent, he's like that. Just his career, I put him in there for his talent, but
Matt Thunder, don't tell me that, bro.
it was that one. Oh, well, I'll be right at patrol time when it's over, so I can just walk it off. I love DiBiase's team, though.
Facts. I was just gonna say that shit's a bop.
And Hogan's, to be fair.
William, my boy, what's up, bro?
Crashing down and it hurts inside.
He gave this man a fog machine.
I agree with that, Alex Cortez. I didn't like Toy Story 4 happening.
I didn't even see it. I refused to watch it.
They should have ended Toy Story after Toy Story 3.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Y'all, if y'all ever wondered what it's like to be friends with the top guy, look no further than Brutus Beefcake. This man Hulk Hogan quite literally made this man's fucking career.
Honestly, yeah.
Bro, which is why I laugh when Beefcake talks shit about Hogan. I'm like, nigga, bro, you like, nigga, you
He
wouldn't even-
does?
Huh?
He does?
They don't like each other, Beefcake and Hogan.
After everything.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
Yeah, Beefcake, you got it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you got it, bro.
Their relationship, like their relationship is bad. Like their relationship is bad, and like every time I hear that, I just go, "Beefcake, my God, you wouldn't even have a career if it wasn't for Hogan." Are you kidding me?
At all. He shouldn't have had it after his match with David Sammartino at WrestleMania 1. Shit was 12 minutes I'll never get back.
Did y'all hear about? Did you hear about how David Sammartino left WWE?
Nah, why?
How he got fired or how he left? He was clearly just so done with WWE. He wanted to leave so bad. So they did David Sammartino and I think Ivan Putski at like a live event or whatever. And I think David Sammartino was supposed to win. Well, Ivan Putski just put him in a bear hug, and David San Martino he just tapped out. He just told the referee, just call it. He just said, just call it. That's how we left.
And then he left. That's crazy. You could have just left before the match game. Nah, that's crazy. 2018, bro. Braun was really carrying bums, bro.
Bro,
So
speaking of
NBA
LeBron, yo, that post you sent me, Mo, to the chat earlier about that song that boy made about LeBron glazing the fuck out of him.
With the Luther parody for LeBron.
Yeah, bro. That's
Being
insane
a LeBron
work,
fan,
bro.
more and more embarrassing every day. Like, part of me doesn't even want to say it publicly anymore.
That 2018 finals run by LeBron is the greatest finals run I've ever seen in real time. That man was ridiculous. Oh my god.
No, the way he did Toronto, I'm not gonna lie. I'll never take that franchise serious again. Oh, with the first seed I think they had the best record, bro.
Best record.
And got smoked in the second round.
The Rockets had the best record in the NBA that year, but like they had.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Damn, what's wrong with Hogan's eye, yo?
That is a unconfirmed story. I've heard two different stories. One was that Savage knocked him out. The other story was that he got in a jet ski accident. Never heard a confirmation on either one.
Hogan would never let it get out if Savage hit him like that.
I think Hogan's the one that said it was a jet ski accident. And knowing how much he lies,
right?
That's all I'm saying.
That nigga Hogan lies about everything, bro.
Everything, bro. Have y'all heard the story? Shout out to Wrestling Gifts because I heard this the first time from his video. Hogan was on a podcast and told a story about how he was with some Make-A-Wish kid at SummerSlam 1992.
I've heard about this one.
It was him and Michael Jackson and then this Make-A-Wish kid and some other person I can't remember. First of all, why would Michael Jackson be at SummerSlam? That's one. Two, Hogan told some story about how he went to have his match at that show. It was at Wembley. Went to go have the match at that show. And when he came back, apparently he learned that the kid passed away.
Hey, nigga, he wasn't even on the show.
He wasn't even on SummerSlam 1992.
Oh my God. Yep, I've heard that one.
I'm like, what are you even lying about?
What?
I've heard that one. I've heard the Hogan story of what was called. I've heard the Hogan story of I've heard the Hogan.
What? 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 Bro.
He lied about that. He lied about pride.
What is wrong with this dude, bro?
He lied about pride fighting, wanting to get in. He lied about pride fighting, wanting to get into MMA, despite the fact that pride fighting had been, despite the like in the 80s, despite the fact that pride fighting hadn't been even invented yet. It didn't even come out to like the 90s. That's one. Oh yeah, I remember that one, Matt Thunder.
Come on.
He said Andre the Giant weighed 800 pounds. He body slammed him, and he died 3 days later. What the fuck? I heard that.
How when you had a match the very next year?
I heard that one.
Bro was risking a corpse. Like, what is it? Bro?
Hulk Hogan's not real, bro.
He's not, bro.
King Jones, the Elvis one might be like the most likely one he's told, because Elvis was legitimately a huge wrestling fan. Like that, he legitimately, like Elvis Presley was legitimately a huge wrestling fan. Like he used to go to Scott, I think stories have been told, like he used to go watch wrestling, especially back in Memphis, but he would always sit up tops and nobody knew he was there. But yeah, Elvis Presley was legitimately a big wrestling fan. So that might be the one thing where he's telling the truth. But Elvis was legitimately a big wrestling fan. So
WWE signed who? Craven Moorhead?
Cam, you know who that is?
No, I don't. Never heard of him.
Dime, I apologize,
read the
bro.
name.
I'm
Read
not familiar
the
with
name.
him.
Read the name out loud.
Craven Moorhead.
He got us. He got us. Yeah, you don't sound impressed, my boy. He got me. You got me. What's up, Dime? What's up, Dime? That's a hell of an entrance,
Respect,
bro.
my dog.
That's a hell of an entrance, bro.
Respect. I read that out loud and I was just like, all right, bro. Fried meat. Bro got me. Oh my Lord. Man, the Hulkamania love is not the same. I ain't gonna lie. Like compared to like even WrestleMania 8, it's not the same level. He's still popular, but he's like, what in the hell? What was that? Did he just lick his fingers to poke him in the eye?
Yes. Hogan used to do that shit all the time. Hogan used to do eye pokes, back rakes, despite the fact that he was a babyface.
Oh, the back rakes. Yeah, I remember that.
He used to do eye pokes, back. Nigga, what?
Oh, yeah. This one right here, bro. How do you wrestle 400 days in a year?
Oh, that lie. Hogan got some lies on him, boy.
You physically can't do that.
Hogan got some lies on him.
This
boy.
was like,
Does he think everybody's stupid?
how do you, bro? Did they just change up the rules mid-match? Yeah, Bobby Heenan cooking on commentary. You can't just make up the rules as you go.
Says who, bro? You talking about WWE?
Fair enough.
They still don't, adhere to their own rules to this day, bro. They have a whole brand split, so to speak, and they don't even follow that.
In the brand split.
Cam has been saying this since day one, and I don't blame him. At this point, I don't blame him. Because I was very much against it. I ain't gonna lie. Some titles that I'm leaving on the online display. What titles? I gotta get more belts. I have one, and it's a toy belt.
I want to get the big gold, bro, so bad. That's my favorite championship.
You said what? Sorry, my shit just glitched out of nowhere.
No, you good. I said I want to get the big gold, bro.
Yeah, that's one of them for me. I want the Big Eagle from the Attitude Era. I kind of also want the Undisputed title as well.
Facts.
Choking him is crazy.
You know what was an underrated title, bro, or title design? The newer Cruiserweight Championship from 2016.
Cook on that.
That purple shit.
Malik, Jim Ross is in the Hall of Fame, buddy.
Yeah, he's already in there.
As he should be.
All right, shoot.
Oh man, we still got John Gonzalez, huh?
Yeah. Wrestling guy, yes. I've heard wrestling guy, yes. I've told that story. Wrestling guy, yes. I've told that story on here about Hulk Hogan and the Undertaker. Yes. Undertaker hates Hulk Hogan.
He didn't hurt him, bro. He didn't do shit.
Oh, you got me, brother. That boy be lying, bro.
Matt Thunder, bro, this has to be a troll. Hogan said he was scouted by the New York Yankees.
Yep.
I remember that one too. Bro, they talk about LeBron. No, Hogan's a liar, bro.
LeBron,
Bro.
the LeBron line be funny. Oh my god, this shit.
Even LeBron caught on to the meme at one point.
This shit's be funny,
Right?
Oh my god.
Or like LeBron always on the first page of a book.
He never reading nothing. Either he not reading nothing or he can't read because what is going on? I have a hard time believing that man can't read, knowing how he played basketball.
Thanks.
You know, I call this the worst pay-per-view I've ever seen. And now I'm thinking about it. Heroes of Wrestling is so much worse.
Heroes Wrestling is a terrible pay-per-view. Oh my god.
Oh god.
This
that
is for
was
sure the worst WrestleMania, though. I'll say that. This is the worst WrestleMania.
I got WrestleMania 11 personally.
I don't blame you on that. It's neck and neck for real. I don't blame you.
WrestleMania 11 is so dog shit.
It's just so boring. WrestleMania 11 is just so boring. I feel like the thing with WrestleMania 9, I think is you have a very mid undercard and then a terrible main event. With WrestleMania 11, you have a terrible undercard and okay main events.
All right.
I think that's the difference.
Through Manias 1 through 9. So not 10. What would you say is the best between 1 through 9?
10.
Can't listen at all.
WrestleMania 10.
Nah, between 1 and 9, bro.
Oh, between 1 and 9. Either 3 or 8.
Yeah, I'm
Fucking
saying
guy. 3. All right.
Three. While the matches besides Savage Steamboat aren't amazing, the vibes are immaculate. 8, the ending kills it for me.
We got
WrestleMania 15 is the most underrated. Oh no.
like WrestleMania 15. That Mania sucks.
15 deserves all the slander. Boss Man Taker, Sable and Tori. Kane and Triple H ain't all that good either.
Damn, the ref tripped.
I saw that. Oh, come on, Earl.
Mania 7 is decent too. I'll give you that. Mania 7 is decent. It's kind of like 34, where it started pretty good and then it fell off a cliff.
I get so mad whenever I hear about WrestleMania 34, bro. That could have been such facts. That could have been such a good show.
It started good. That's the sad part. It started good. I was like, oh shoot, like we doing something here, but no. Then
wait. I need context because Matt Thunder just reminded me, bro. I need context behind. Y'all ever seen that meme about Hulk Hogan spray painting the trailer, bro? And he starts to. What is that?
I have no idea.
It's Hulk Hogan spray painting NWO on the thing.
Okay. Woo!
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he was spray. Never mind.
That's the contest behind it. It's
okay, I got you.
NWO on that trailer.
Well, there goes DiBiase.
WrestleMania 2000 sucks. Oh my god, that show was ass.
Yeah, that might be worse than 15. Is that or 15 are the worst of the Attitude Era?
WrestleMania 2000 was that the Fatal 4-Way?
Yes.
Yeah, and even that's just okay.
Yeah.
The Fatal 4-Way that Mick Foley wasn't supposed to be in. It was supposed to be Jericho.
Foley unretired for no reason, bro. That has no reason.
Did something happen to Jericho and that's why he was in it, or he got taken out because Foley came out of retirement?
I think they just wanted to replace him with Foley.
Damn.
You can either find the posters of this online because Jericho's talked about it. You can either find posters for this online or Jericho's talked about that for the WrestleMania 2000 poster. he's in the poster. Like, he's on the poster for the
The
main.
one they have on Peacock is of Jericho. It's Jericho, Big Show, Rock, and Triple H.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, chat. I'm gonna ask y'all. Y'all let me know which video y'all want first. Y'all want the WrestleMania 31 review first, or the every WrestleMania rank from worst to best first? Let me know. I'll get to work on it right away. Let me know. I already got the WrestleMania 21 review done, but yeah.
Is WrestleMania 2000 worse than 32?
No. Oh well. They're pretty close. I'll say 32 just because I feel like the main events were really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 32.
To me, there's only like 2, maybe 3 matches from 32 that are worth watching. I always go back to the ladder match, and then obviously the women's triple threat.
Yeah, those are the 2 matches for me. Jericho and Styles good, but
It's okay. Yeah, it was okay.
AJ not winning makes no sense to me to
Right,
this day.
right.
But Fandango can. All right, bro, for sure. At least they made up for it next night. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Jericho didn't even want to work with Fandango. He was like, "The fuck."
Bro, you know what's crazy? I can't believe this is true, but I haven't seen Brock and Ambrose since the match happened live.
I haven't either.
I have not gone back to watch it.
I haven't gone back and watched that shit either.
I have no reason to, bro. I'm cool.
I'm looking forward to that match. I thought that match was going to fucking cook.
Bro, the way they had Ambrose come out on the go home with the wagon.
Yeah, bro. Just walking
and
around
then didn't
the
use
ring.
not one bit of it.
Bro, and like I feel so bad for Dean, because like Dean is trying to get like all this shit to Brock. Like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that. I like Dean Ambrose basically told him, like, bro, Dean Ambrose told Brock, like, bro, just beat me up. I'm just telling you what I want to go through. I'm telling you what I want to do. Just beat me up. And Brock is like, nah, I don't want to do any of that shit. And then they get to like the fucking day of the show. Dean finally, like, Moxley finally gets Brock to like listen to him on like some of his ideas. And Brock is like, okay, wait a minute, that's actually pretty good. And Brock's like, oh, like, okay, like, hold on, wait a minute, that's actually pretty good. We can do that. And like Dean Ambrose is trying to scramble last minute to get some shit for like, just God, boy, what the fuck?
Brock's politicking pisses me off sometimes. This match has no reason to be this long.
Hogan's cheating.
You usually do the leg drop after the boot, buddy, but okay. Why are you telling him to get up? Is that a...
That nigga cheating.
Ref? No, no way, bro.
Yo, that's creative.
And you guys thought that count.
That shit don't count.
The fact that they're celebrating too.
What the fuck was up with people in 1993 celebrating titles they didn't win?
Yeah, bro, that's crazy to me.
This man Luger won at SummerSlam by Kano and is celebrating like he won the world title.
That's embarrassing, bro. I'm sorry.
Can you imagine Finn Balor doing that today, bro? Finn Balor loses, Finn Balor wins a world title match by Kano, and he's in there celebrating like he won the fucking title.
This is, yeah, this is bad, man. This is bad. And we haven't even reached the worst part of the night yet. I'm pretty sure that's next.
Is WrestleMania 21 better than 39? I don't think I can do that. I don't think so.
By the tiniest hair, yes.
You think so?
By the time I have WrestleMania 21 the second best of all time.
Okay.
39, I think I have third or fourth. So
I got
it's not clear.
I got 17. I got 17, 39, 21. I got 17, 19, 39, and then 21.
That's a good list. I'm going
As
back
a-
and forth between 40 and 39. I switch every day.
I think
Cam convinced me that 39 is better than 40.
I think 39 is better than 40.
I think it's a better in terms of match quality.
Yeah.
40, I think, had match quality and better moments.
Right. Better moments for facts.
I think that's the difference between the two. But I go back and forth every day.
That triple threat from 39 though. Woo!
And I think people underrate 21 in terms of match quality. 21 has some heat in terms of match quality.
Kurt and Sean.
Like that undercard is the greatest undercard ever. I feel like a lot of people tax 21 because the main events weren't that good, but they're so important. And they weren't bad. Like JBL and Cena wasn't bad, and then what's it called? Batista and Triple H wasn't bad either.
Facts.
So
40 though. 40 had Jay and Jimmy though.
Yeah.
Vicious V, I love not like us is still a fucking banger. I would never get tired of hearing that boy. That's well, they're playing that at the club, Lesnar. I would never get tired of hearing not like us.
Yeah, y'all can't tell me like not like us is not a Bob Steele, bro. Come on. But TV Off is a better song. I'll say that.
All right, let me ask y'all this then. I feel like I might know the answer, but I'm gonna ask anyway. What is the best WrestleMania promo package for a match?
Do I gotta say it? I mean,
I don't know.
Just one
All right, so it's
more fight.
That is a great one. That one is a great one. I love the Monster video package they did.
Yup.
Oh,
Monster.
that one got me emotional in real time. I was like, wow.
The Monster one is great. The match itself is shit, but the Miz Cena one from Mania 27 where he's
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But that is a great one. The Shawn Michaels Undertaker one, running up that hill.
Bro.
Running up that hill.
Cena and Bray.
Oh, Cena and Bray is
That is a great
fantastic. Miz and Cena was really good too.
Mm-hmm.
For as bad as that match was, Miz and Cena was really good. What Hate Me Now by Nas? Oh,
guys, but that was a great one. Oh my god, that was a great one.
I can't let it slide. I am a real American.
I'm trying to think, what are some other very good video packages they've done?
Oh, the Cena and Rock from Mania 29 facts.
That was really good. If Cena had turned heel, I think it would have dead.
Yeah, bro.
I think that's what he should have done. Is that his Hogan in the Bank contract? Oh, buddy, that's his Hogan in the Bank. He found it. That's why. That makes more sense.
And a block. He said, "Well, the funny thing that Batista got the cashier is being Batista in the bank." I said, I just on a Blackberry so much. It was funny.
He's making videos again, but on Patreon.
Brett, the fuck?
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton.
Where?
The brick.
That nigga better be playing tonight.
You ain't have to do that, Chris.
I did. That's what he gets for shitting on cars.
Nigga better be playing tonight.
Fair enough, actually. Yeah, fair enough. I ain't even mad at that.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Why is this song so good?
I know.
That's what I like to see. Halliburton comes back to the lineup and we blow these niggas out.
If you hurt my friends, then you hurt my pride. I gotta be a man. I can't let it slide. I am a real American. Now, when I first got on YouTube and seen Hulk Hogan for the first time, I was such a Hulkamaniac. But then the allegations, not even allegations, the
You were a
racist stuff
Hulkamoniac.
came out. That's the one.
Oh my god.
Oh, not that clip again.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but they keep roasting this nigga for this shit is funny.
Bro, I've seen him on my timeline at least like 20 times today.
Damn.
I had to get off Twitter. I was like, all right, bro. I am a real American. Rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. All right, I'm gonna go pray real quick while they just yapping.
Who the hell yeah? A lot of podcasters not feeling this many building. I don't blame them. I mean, it hasn't been a lot, bro. Triple H, he gave us shit at the at the chamber rather with Cena. That's it. For being real, I mean they've done some stuff on Raw with Rhea, Bianca, and Io that's gotten. Other than that, bro, we're about a month out, less than that, and I don't know. It's gonna feel like a rush job by the time we get there. I was saying it to the homies in the chat last night before we went off there with SmackDown. Like some of these builds, like me growing up, I felt like these builds like started months out, and we're less than a month away. And now we're just getting the ball rolling on some of these builds towards Mania. Like that doesn't scream Mania to me, bro. It just doesn't. Mania is supposed to me at least, it's supposed to be like the blow off of these like massive feuds. God damn. They was doing them thing in the 90s, bro. God damn, bro.
Oh my god, you just saw Lex Luger's entrance. The narcissist. Look at the WWE Hall of Famer Lex Luger right here.
Woo!
Just Luger's entrances. Boy, that's something to ride home about right there. Hey, you met the Macho Man? Mm. 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 The narcissist Lex Luger.
Hey, V, you be safe, all right, bro? It's the perfect, man. Next to, I would say Piper, probably the greatest wrestler to never win the world championship.
Yep. And I am absolutely perfect. I'll be back, yo.
You good? Chat, this is my first time seeing this match. All right, I need a rundown, chat. Why is this match happening? What match is on right now? We're on Mr. Perfect and Lex Luger. We're at timestamp 151:15. V, safety, my brother. Damn. Mr. Perfect is a freak, bro. Mr. Perfect working on the left leg of Lex Luger. Damn, these chops are insane, bro. Kurt Hennig is that guy. He really is. Which I'm kind of surprised that Curtis Axel didn't really amount to much in WWE. Because I never thought he was bad. Axel didn't have the same charisma his father did. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't hate him being a Paul Heyman guy. I didn't really love Ryback. If you if you remember that shit, unfortunately. But I mean, hey, he has a match with Triple H on Raw to his name, so
Yeah, I did my patrolling too, so
solid.
back at it.
You
Oh,
need a
we're here for the
timestamp?
narcissist.
Oh, you got
You
it.
said what?
I was just seeing if you needed a timestamp.
Oh no, yeah, I just kept it running.
Solid.
Bro, we here for the freaking narcissist. What?
Yeah, bro, this motherfucker almost got me in trouble when he came out, bro. He had like 4 women with him, bro, almost wearing nothing.
This guy.
I went to go make something to eat, and this match is still going on.
Bro, and the crowd don't care at all. Crowd does not care even a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, that's more embarrassing than anything when your crowd just doesn't care.
I know.
Bro, I felt so bad for Zelina Vega last
Bro,
night.
I was just thinking about that, yo. I was just thinking about it. Imagine like the whole crowd's going crazy for everything all night, and then it's finally your turn to go out there, and then just nothing.
You hit 2 cockroaches slap bots, and I couldn't believe it. I said, this is damn shame.
You said 2 cockroaches? What? Bro said 2 cockroaches. I'm done, bro.
How is this little girl putting up a fight against Venom? Venom lost
Venom lost.
to a petite 95-pound woman. What the fuck?
You know, there's a problem when the crowd's bored for a Mr. Perfect match.
Right. I will say for as bad as the show is, the setup is nice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I've always said that WrestleMania 9's aesthetic is very nice.
Facts.
Was this the first Mania to be like outdoors?
I think so. I believe so.
Damn, how many have been outdoors actually?
Well, we count the stadium ones as outdoors, right? Or nah?
If the roof if the roof's open, sure.
Because yeah, more times than not, the roof is open.
Okay.
24 was the next one after that.
Damn.
Okay, interesting. Oh, 19. Okay, 19. Oh yeah, Safeco Field. Yeah. Used to go there all the time as a legit. Favorite
Hell
Mania
yeah.
themes?
That's a beautiful field too.
It is. It is.
Favorite Mania themes. 27s. 27s was fun.
I love
27 is good.
written in the stars, a million miles
All
away.
right. Ooh, 23 is a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. My House for 32 wasn't that bad.
Oh, I love WrestleMania 19's theme, a crack addict.
Oh, Crack Addict. Yeah.
Crack addict. That song needs to be on fucking streaming services, man. That song goes so fucking hard. Here we go again, dude. Right now, let's go. Me and you, toe to toe. We can rock. We can roll. Man, that song's so fucking.
Both his feet were on the ropes. Wow.
Eh.
I'm sorry to bring them up, but I wish AEW would license theme songs for their pay-per-views too.
Hey, they got Bullet with a name. They should be able to do it.
I know, but they got that for like the video pack. I'm talking like an actual like theme song that plays while.
Oh,
I'm talking like an actual theme song that plays while like they or like how WWE does.
oh, 26 is a really good one.
I made it. Cash Money. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how can we forget 28 Invincible?
Oh yeah.
Invincible. The only Machine Gun Kelly song I'll fuck with.
Honestly, yeah. What's another one that I missed? Oh, 29 before it got ruined.
I'm coming home.
Oh yeah. You're stupid. You're stupid before it got ruined.
I can't listen to it the same, bro. I just can't.
Also, some of the Weeknd's theme songs have been good. Like I enjoy Gasoline. I enjoy Less Than Zero. I enjoy Gasoline.
I'm just glad they're doing something else.
I am too. Isn't Theme the theme song this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Theme. Did they have Dreams and Nightmares as an official Mania theme? Because if not, that
I don't think so.
No, it was Gasoline by The Weeknd.
Oh, it should have been Dreams and Nightmares. How do you have Philly? How you have an Philly and not have Meek Mill do your thing?
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought that Aston Martin, y'all thought it was ready? Yeah, but come on, man. Live performance in Philly. You could have bought out Jey Uso, man.
39s is nostalgic.
Facts.
39s. Every time I hear that, I just like I feel like it feels like I'm in 2023 again.
Is that Sean?
Yeah. Yeah, 33 was Bro, I love 33.
Yeah, the Shawn Michaels Mr. Perfect match is so fucking disappointing.
This is this Gonzalez Taker next now?
I believe so. Y'all get whatever drinks y'all have ready. Put the women and children to bed. This is only for the final part here.
Ah,
Grab you a drink. Put the women and children to bed.
This is the worst WrestleMania match of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. I don't care.
how
You
long
can
did the
name
match
them
go
all.
again?
Like 9 minutes.
Oh, hell no.
Taker said this feud took years off his career. Nah, that's crazy. Years off your career is crazy. Imagine the streak ended here, bro.
Johnny Gonzalez. I'm sure you're a nice guy. I'm sure you are. But rest in peace, by the way. I'm sure you're a nice guy, but
You're not good at wrestling.
no.
Shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Bro, why does he look like a Titan?
What the fuck is he wearing?
For my
Bro,
anime
that
fans,
suit
bro.
is
He
so
look like
nasty.
he look like a fucking Titan.
They got El Gigante out there. What the fuck is El Gigante wearing?
Bro. It's the giant Kali. Nah, bro. This is really what they did for WrestleMania, bro. I can only imagine if Twitter was around back then.
Bro, ruthless. They would have bullied this man into retirement.
The Vince needs to go. The triple, bro. They would have.
They would have Vince. They would have been asking for Vince on a pitchfork in 1993. How Vince McMahon got away with the fucking steroid trial is fucking beyond me. How he didn't go to jail for that is fucking ridiculous.
Right. I mean, I guess luckily for us, he didn't.
Oh yeah, because if he went to jail, Jerry Jarrett, he would have brought in Jerry Jarrett to run things.
That's crazy. I can only imagine. This entrance is awesome, though.
Facts.
I will give them that. The entrance is freaking awesome.
Giant Gonzalez, rot in peace.
That's crazy. Especially in hindsight, that's crazy.
Yeah, right.
Where's... I don't like the buff dudes they have. Can we have the women go back out there, please?
This guy, man.
Oh, yeah, that is right. That is right. Hulk Hogan didn't snake.
When did they do Taker versus Taker?
94.
SummerSlam, 94.
Damn. Who the fuck's idea was that?
That's a great question, actually. Probably Vince.
They know probably was once.
Who played the clone? Anybody notable?
I forgot his name.
I think his name was
Okay.
Brian Adams.
Okay.
Yeah. Brian Adams.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's Undertaker's cousin.
Oh shit. All right.
Oh, the bell rang. Brian Lee, excuse me.
Brian
Lee.
Brian Adams was
Brian Adams
crushed.
was
Oh,
crushed.
yeah, you got crushed on your mind too much, boy.
God, unfortunately. Because Brian Adams, wasn't he in Chronic too, if I'm not mistaken?
SummerSlam.
I remember Chronic. Oh my god.
Undertaker, Cade versus.
K-Rob, thank you for that, bro.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, that's right. What, bro?
Boy, could y'all imagine being WWE fans back in the 90s?
I would have been stopped watching. I ain't gonna lie.
This was the shit they gave.
I would have been one of those old heads that be in IG comments just hating on wrestling just because. They just be like, "Oh, wrestling ain't been good since 1980." Like, bro, shut up. How do you know if it's good or not if you haven't watched it?
That niggas be cracking me up. Oh my god.
Unforgiven 2001, Chronic versus Taker.
Oh,
I've never seen that.
Of course, it's bad. Bear Force 5-6. It's one of the worst matches of. This is probably the worst match of all time.
worst WrestleMania match for sure.
And if y'all
Easily.
really want to see a really terrible match, watch Giant Gonzalez and Nails. Ugh. In Japan.
Why?
They did El Gigante and Nails in Japan. Ugh.
Yeah, bring back stoning. Forget bullying. Get the
Bring
rocks.
back everything. Yeah, right.
Bro, why is he selling like that?
What the fuck? K-Rob Nails versus Virgil is funny as that. especially the backstage stuff that happened at Nails versus Virgil was funny as heck.
Isn't that when he went backstage and choked Vince out?
Yep. Went backstage, beat the hell out of Vince. Bret Hart had to break it up. Then at the steroid trial, Virgil was like, "I don't have animosity against Vince McMahon. I just hate him." He found out what the word animosity means.
God.
Oh boy, this match is still going on.
Bro,
Mo's definitely enjoying himself, bro.
He's got him in a what?
Bro.
I would love to know who trained Giant Gonzalez.
Whoever it is, they need to be shot in the knee. Because
To be fair, how much trade are you supposed to give a guy who
turn him into Joe Swanson, bro, for real.
to be fair, how good is a guy supposed to be who's 8 feet tall? Who's like a legit 8 feet tall?
I don't know, bro. I've seen Great Khali hoop before.
I ain't never seen Great Khali hoop.
I saw that man jump over the ropes in Japan, bro. That man was that man
that's
could
not
move.
hooping.
That man could move once upon a time, bro. I mean, for him, that's hooping.
All right, I mean, I guess that's fair.
He had instead of averaging the 6 points he had an 8.9 rebound game. I guess that's a good game for him.
Who's gonna bro? Who's gonna hate it?
Oh, he was hooping right there.
Bro, this is bro, wrap this up. Bro, please wrap it up. Please. Someone says it's cheap Chinese water torch. Yo, oh my goodness gracious. This is, oh my gosh.
Giant Gonzalez never had any other matches on a Big Four, right?
No, they had a rematch at SummerSlam 93 the very same year.
Fucking lying to me.
I swear to my mother, bro. Same year.
Yeah, they had a rematch.
Same year.
Why, bro? Rematch? We never needed it in the first place. Yeah, what's up, Prodigy? For timestamps, we're at 2 hours, 13 minutes, 28 seconds.
He said, "Y'all on that match?"
Yeah, we're on that match, bro.
Oh my
Son of a
god,
bitch, bro.
bro! I got to do a worst match of every SummerSlam. That's definitely going on the list.
What? Okay, which one's worse, this or that?
I gotta rewatch that because I watched it last year, but I gotta watch it again. I don't think it's like a clear either way though.
Okay.
I think this is just more infamous because it was part of the streak.
Right, right.
But I do remember Taker pinning Gonzalez in the other match. Cole versus Lawler could be a palate cleanser. Bro,
When you're watching this, yeah, anything could
anything's a palate cleanser, to be honest.
Facts. You know what I had to do to get rid of that stench that I had to watch after Tuesday night, bro? I had to watch AJ and Cena from the 2017 Rumble, bro. After watching Charmel and Jenna.
Yeah, because we talked about it off air. Like,
I couldn't go to bed with that being the last thing I saw. Fuck that.
bro, why is he selling a punch like this? What is that?
God, bro.
What is that?
Looks like me when I first wake up in the morning.
Bro, Harvey Whippleman is never part of anything good, bro. I swear to God.
I feel so bad for Harvey Whipple.
Bro, every time I see him, it's something bad. Oh, thank God, this match is about to be over. Gosh.
The chloroform.
Where do you even get that from?
Chloroform. Because y'all imagine somebody
Call the police, boy.
They wrestle. It's chloroform. It's chloroform.
Bro, the referee was pointing the wrong way to ring the bell. Yeah, this is cooked, bro. This is fried. Ref was pointing the wrong way. Yo. Nah, bro. Yo, he ain't lying. You have to resort.
This is terrible, bro.
What is John Collins wearing? Oh my god.
Bro, what am I watching?
What the fuck is he wearing?
You know what we should do after this just to get rid of the stench, bro? We should just watch a series of Jack Perry matches. Who says no? Nobody? All right, let's do it.
I mean, in the ring, Jack Perry got some bangers. It's just everything else about him that puts me to sleep. But Jack Perry, the professional wrestler, can go.
That is true.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at this match.
This is ridiculous.
Bro, nah, look at this deck, bro. Just look at the screen, bro. Just look what happens in a second. Yo!
What the fuck is he wearing?
Bro. Not a gurney.
They brought a gurney out for this nigga. He just got.
Bro, look. Look what he does to his ref. Yo.
Bro, what is he doing to the ref? What is that, bro? Somebody gotta arrest him just for being a wrestler.
Oh my gosh, bro, I'm done.
Bro, they didn't have tomatoes in the 90s to throw at this guy.
Y'all get Ted Turner for John becoming a wrestler. This is Ted Turner's fault.
Why he do the ref? Oh my, bro! Why he do the ref like that? I swear, bro. I'm done. I'm done. This is. At least I laughed, bro. Bro, oh my! Not because of this match.
Who are they
Oh,
chanting
my.
for?
I
Are
took my
they
headphone out.
Are they chanting bullshit?
I have no idea. Why they play his music again? Bro. Why? Can we just watch him? Can they just put him ragdolling the ref on replay? I'll definitely watch that. I'll definitely watch that again. Because that was funny. Bro, if you don't kick him in the nuts, like, bro, what? Match is over. Bro, you're not Brock Lesnar, bro. What are you doing? Yeah, next time we do a watch along, it got to be a good Mania, bro.
Hey, nobody can say that we don't do the bad shows though.
Yeah, to be fair, the other ones we've done, they've all been good shows. So
It's a part of history, so I mean, we gotta keep up with it, you know. So,
K-Rob, I have nothing better to do this Saturday anyway, so I don't see why not.
I don't do nothing at this job. Literally top flight security for real.
they gave me a break from playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I've been playing that shit all fucking weekend.
Shoot, next one we should do is a good WrestleMania. Shoot, I was gonna suggest 17, but
I ain't got no problem. I was gonna suggest 19, but I'm cool with that.
either one is fine with me, to be honest. Bash at the beach. Oh my lord! No, we should say that for the summer.
Yeah.
We should say that for the summer.
This show I haven't seen that show.
Us
Or 24. We can do 24.
watching old school WCW pay-per-views, the bad ones I am so down for. I want Chris to laugh at this shit.
Bro, Bash at the Beach is so bad, bro. Daphne versus Mrs. Hancock.
What?
Oh,
I knew Rising.
no, there was a part in the show where they used like a wedding cake in the match, and the people could not clean that up. They couldn't clean it up, so for like they had to flip the mats over. Like me saying it is not even like putting it into like me saying it's not doing it any justice. I'm not gonna lie.
New Blood Rising might be worse than low key.
Miss
Shit,
Hancock
we're
with Stacy
comparing-
Keebler. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
she was there. Okay.
Yeah, that's where she started.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, Chad.
The Demon versus Vampiro. This is the longest, like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, I can't watch this. I can't watch Yoko squash Tim Duggan. I was legit scared for Duggan watching this. It looked like oh god, yeah, Duggan got crushed.
Now, y'all seen that one bonsai drop that he did to a jobber?
Oh yeah.
Where he legit just like flattened that man.
Yep.
Yo, Matt Thunder wants to watch SummerSlam 95. Good God. I mean, if we're going to watch the worst WrestleMania, we might as well watch SummerSlam.
Y'all not ready.
I guess.
Y'all not ready for King of the Ring 95.
What
Oh,
did we watched last year? We watched SummerSlam 2014. That was
that was cool, yeah. I think that's and SummerSlam 02. Me and Cam did 02.
right, yeah.
That one was fun. He didn't even land on that man for real.
Go, Brett.
Yeah. Then again, I don't want him to squash nobody, but
Nah. Lewis would have loved to seen that.
he gonna love the finish.
Bro, hearing backstage stories about Yokozuna is so fucking fascinating, bro. Y'all heard the story of Yoko? Y'all heard the story about Yoko? It's called Yoko. He went to go crap, and like he went to go crap, and like the toilet obviously couldn't handle his weight. So like he went to go use the bathroom, and the toilet exploded, and he's just walking around backstage with pieces of porcelain up his ass.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
They say Yoko used to be backstage listening to NWA. They used to ask Yoko, what you doing? He's like, I'm writing my rhymes down, yo. This nigga a fucking character backstage, bro.
I'm already pissed off, and they haven't even got to the bad part.
First time I ever saw this, bro, was actually in, I think it was a 2K14 showcase.
Yep.
They did put this in the
Believe it or not.
showcase. Shameless. They're shameless for putting that in the showcase. I'm not going to lie.
What they gonna put?
Anything? Shit.
They gonna put in the main? What they gonna put in this mania in that showcase?
That's a
Anything
good point.
else?
That's a good-
Or just skip it, like 2K did. A Jap is crazy.
What pissed me off about that was they picked the wrong match from WrestleMania in 27. I was like, you niggas included Triple H and The Undertaker? Y'all had to include Cena and Miz.
Same with 25. They did Triple H and Randy Orton and not Undertaker, Shawn Michaels.
They did Triple H, Randy Orton, and Cena, Edge, and Big Show. Like, nigga, what?
Like, you know good and damn well what match we wanted to see, bro. Then again, at least they gave us every WrestleMania. 2K. 2K could have at least done something where it's like, okay, even if you don't give us a bunch of matches, if I finish the showcase, I should be able to unlock every WrestleMania arena.
Yep.
At least. They couldn't even do that for a nigga, bro. Come on. Bro, get the camera off the fans, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
Bro, what is happening? What is happening, dog?
This show sucks. This show sucks.
The fans are starting to fight each other, bro.
This
What?
show sucks. Oh, I wonder if those guys watch this back. Like,
Yeah, like imagine them being like 70 years old watching this shit.
Now, the thing about the 2K showcase, now I'm thinking about it, the WrestleMania one, there were so many manias that they skipped that they did not have to skip. Like 18, they skipped that, even though they could have easily done Hogan Rock. Like, they skipped 19, didn't they? And they could have done Austin Rock.
Yep.
Bro, 22, like Matt Thunder said, the Mania 3-way, they could have done Angle, Mysterio, and
How do you
Orton.
matches part of the Rey Mysterio showcase mode? What the fuck?
Because for some reason they just kept Kurt Angle out of 22, just because. Like, you had to use a created Kurt Angle for no reason. Same with Lita. They just left Lita out of the game for no reason. Bro, I don't understand if anyone tried to argue to me that this isn't a bottom 3 WrestleMania. Like, this is you ain't even got the good Bret Hart theme, bro. Like,
I was just gonna say, what is this?
Poor Brett. Poor Brett.
Right, this match was short as hell. But this
Because
was
freaking Yoko got gassed.
yep.
It went home early.
Damn.
I don't even get to hear Brett's good theme, bro. I'm mad. Okay, Rob, I would add WrestleMania 4 to that list. WrestleMania 4 is that, bro.
4 is bad. 4 is very, very bad.
Bro, I literally, when I went to do the binge on it, right? It's not even a long show. It's 2.5 hours. I fell asleep halfway through. I had to pause the show and then finish the show when I woke up. Like that is just, it's just
The 14-man tournament was stupid.
like, just do 8 people. Like, if you so badly wanted to do a tournament, just do 8. So you didn't have to inflate the WrestleMania card as much as they did. They had like 16 matches on that card. I feel that, K-Rob. I hear you on that. That's fair. That's what keeps it from being like the worst ever to me. So I hear you. I hear you. Also, Savage winning helps a lot.
2K, bro. I really hope y'all add a patch in here that allows us to skip my rice cutscenes. I could have been done like 4 hours ago.
Damn, Mo.
You can't skip
Why?
Huh?
You can't skip them?
No.
No.
Mo, Kenny
You
called
said-
you a bitch.
Bro, Kenny thinks CLB is a classic, bro. I'm not listening to him.
Oh, God, fucking idiot. You fucking moron, idiot. His line makes no fucking sense. Take Care is a top 10 album of all time, but fucking 808s and Heartbreaks isn't a classic, despite the fact that that's more influential than Take Care. You see
I
why
got clown for saying 808s and Heartbreak is a classic.
It is.
you see why I call him a Drake dick rider? Like you see, I call him like a Drake.
Nah, CLB being called a classic is it's not even better than Scorpion, and I don't even think Scorpion's a classic. Scorpion could have been if he didn't put so much fluff.
Oh, but then his whole fucking logic for the shit is, well, see, you see how many other people think that shit is a classic? Well, you see how many other people think that shit is a
Like
classic?
I'm like, I don't care. Like when because I'm in this music group chat with Kenny and some other people, and they were like, "Oh, I think so too." I'm like, I don't care how many of y'all think it's a classic. It's still not a classic. You guys are idiots. I don't care how many of y'all agree with Kenny. Doesn't change my opinion. The album is mostly mid. Like the best song off CLB is not better than the best song off Scorpion.
No, it's not.
Like, bro, calling that like we're just calling anything a classic, bro. Drake's last classic to me is Views. That's the last one.
You got that fucking SSV for You album, a good album. What the fuck?
Next thing don't tell me, honestly, Nevermind was a good album. Get out of here, bro.
Hell no.
Bro, Brett is wrestling his ass off. Like he's trying. Honestly, Nevermind is good. I ain't gonna lie, y'all ain't listen to Views like that for real. If y'all, bro, I listened to it recently because I was like, no, it's not that great. I listened to it recently, full on through. I think it's his second best album. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking it over Take Care. Personally, I'm taking it over Take Care. I love Take Care. Why is this, bro? Fourth? Okay, that's not crazy. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. Because for me, I would go, Nothing Was the Same. I'd go project. I say if you're reading this, it's too late, but that's a mixtape. Use and then take care. Bro, Brett is wrestling his ass off for this, but like he's wrestling circles around Yoko, literally. Like Brett is genuinely wrestling himself. USA chance for a Canadian. All right, bro. For sure. For sure.
Las Vegas, what's up with you, bruh? You steal your diploma?
Niggas bought it, bro. Oh man, bro. They bought their diplomas. Bro, come on.
This JC Jane and Masha Slam a bitch next week. Okay. TNA.
He said
Such a
Brett is
random
trying to
piece.
get a match out of a sack of potatoes. That's crazy, bro.
Yokozuna was not a bad wrestler, y'all. Y'all gonna stop that. Yokozuna was not a bad wrestler at all.
This match showed me otherwise. I ain't gonna lie.
This match is bad, but Yokozuna in general is not a bad wrestler.
But you hate Solo.
For a big man,
Warranted.
for a big man, Yoko
But-
wasn't bad. Yoko could actually move.
I guess. Bro.
Niggas will see the Tyrese Halliburton pass. He did the open top and half court, and niggas will still try to tell me that fat ass Karen will still try to tell me that he's not an elite fucking playmaker. All right, nigga, you got it.
I think Kieran's very unfair to Hallie, but I don't think Hallie's elite. I think he's great. Elite is when I look at elite playmakers, I look at SGA, I look at Luka, I look at LeBron. I wouldn't put Hallie in that tier, but he's definitely a great playmaker.
Oh, he is a great playmaker.
He's definitely a great playmaker.
You
don't average as many assists as you do with as little turnovers as you do, and not being a great playmaker.
Thank you, but if you ask Karen, it's just thank you, but if you ask Karen, it's just nope. But if you ask Karen, it's just nope. It's just very basic passing. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Just
No,
shit
it's
on the
not.
split, bro.
What the fuck? You shut your fat ass up, bro. God.
No, it's not. He can make elite passes.
Yeah.
He's an elite passer, but an elite playmaker, nah.
Or he has been making elite passes, bro. I brought that shit up to him, bro. I said, nigga, Tyrese Halliburton did a 360 behind the legs pass, the Obi top in front alley. If that was fucking LaMelo Ball who did that, bro, y'all, that was
People
fucking
be glazing.
y'all,
People be glazing.
Y'all be all over that nigga glazing, talking about what a fucking pass that is.
Yeah, he's an elite passer, but overall playmaker. Steph's another one I would call an elite playmaker. I forgot about Steph. But yeah, I wouldn't put him in that category, but I'd put him like right under that.
Y'all be going at it in the chat about Curry and Magic.
I do not like Karen.
I don't like debating Curry and Magic because the arguments are very unfair in my opinion.
Right.
It's like they pick and choose with certain things. It's like, bro.
Karen, all right, this is what Karen, you tell him shit. It's like, nope. It's like, nope, that's why. Nope, that's why. Like, just shut up.
Like, I don't want to say Magic clears Steph, but I'm not. Magic's in my top 5. Steph is not in my top 5. Steph in my top 10 though.
That's
Steph
fair.
is definitely my top 10, and I like
fair.
Steph more than I like Magic. But it's like when I'm being objective, I'm not gonna sit here and just lie. Like this man Magic came in the NBA and was immediately the best point guard in the league. There's not a lot of people we can say that about.
He was tall as shit for a guard too.
And people act like that's just normal. It's not.
Yeah.
He was the first one to do that. That's not normal. And he's the best person, the best like 6'9" dude to do that. Like, bro, LeBron is the only person I can think of that can lead a team the way Magic did.
Facts.
That's it.
Yeah.
I should start making NBA content again, bro. I need to fry some of these idiots.
Start with Karen, please.
He said start with Kieran.
I legitimately do not like him. I legitimately do.
Bro, Kieran be pissing me off sometimes, bro. I love Kieran, but he be pissing me off. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I might as well watch Collision after this.
Oh yeah.
Collision is over this week.
I thought it was coming on. I think it's tomorrow, right?
We got 2 collisions. We got Collision tonight and we got Collision tomorrow.
Why?
Are they both full episodes, or is it the hour? Is it the hour tonight, hour tomorrow?
You're getting an hour tonight and an hour tomorrow.
Okay.
So Brett loses just because he has salt in his eye. That's it.
Yep. Nigga could have at least hit the leg drop or something. Nigga just got hit with the salt and that's it up.
Not even the bonsai drop, for sure. Favorite NBA team, I'm a Lakers fan. Been a Lakers fan since 2008, man. Since I lost my Supersonics. And I'm not rooting for a team in Oklahoma City. So.
I'd be rooting for OKC.
I mean, they cool. Like, I like them, but I can't root for. At the time when I became a Lakers fan, I'd never heard of Oklahoma City. I was like, the hell is Oklahoma City? I was like, what is that? But then again, I was like 6. So.
Oh my God. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Hogan in the bank. Here we go, bro.
K-Rob been a Mavs fan since 2000. Damn.
Hey, I got that 2011 ring, bro.
K-Rob, I'm so sorry for you, man.
They just gave up Luka like it was nothing, bro.
If Mavs fans see Nico Harris in the street, it should be on site. It should be hang. Y'all should be throwing hands with Nico Harris or whatever y'all see him.
I'm surprised he hasn't been fired already.
LJ, is this what I think it is, bro?
Yep.
Oh no.
Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is, my boy? Is this what I think it is, my boy?
What happened in 2010?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Who got more championships all time?
Oh my, that last year don't count.
Yeah.
Don't count.
Stop. How?
Nah, 13 of y'all's don't count. That was pre-merger.
I want segregation titles.
Cam, that's from your area anyway, bro. Shut up.
Then again, Cam was a Pacers fan. We can't say
Facts.
anything.
Facts.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
I know Brett was sick.
I would be too, bro. Someone should clip this and do that. Put the outstanding song behind it.
Outstanding here. That shit makes me crack up whenever the fuck I see it. Oh my God.
As soon as I see the KG and the Nets jersey, I'm like, oh, well. Now, why does Stevie own a Garnett Nets jersey, bro?
That's disgusting, bro.
He's so much.
Bro, some people in the crowd don't even know how to react.
What the fuck would you do, boy, in the crowd like this, boy? Oh my God.
I'd jump the barricade, be like, all right, if we're just getting free title matches.
It was mine.
Like, all right, might as well. I'll say the song's a banger, though.
Boy, Hogan, bro. Hulk Hogan.
This is such an ego trip, bro.
Hogan really should have put over Bret Hart at WrestleMania 9. He really should have, but I mean at SummerSlam. But that don't work for Hogan.
Finally, this is over.
Oh my God, we are free. Giant Gonzalez, bro.
Oh man!
Why did he do that ref like that? That's fucked.
Bro, that was the funniest. That was the best part of the whole match. That whole segment, bro.
Oh shit! What am I about to do to get rid of that stench?
Go back to
I'm
watch.
gonna walk it off. I got a patrol to do in a second. But
I got some Chinese food on the way, so I'm about to destroy that shit.
man, I think an hour and some change before I can eat.
I'm about to go back to watching Pair Kings. This is what I'm about to do.
Matter of fact, I don't know if y'all or anybody in the chat has heard of it, but I just started watching this show called Heels. It's a wrestling show on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
That shit, I'm like 2 episodes in. That shit is sick. That shit
Is
is
it?
sick.
I know.
Steve,
I heard Punk was on it at one point.
I saw they got Stephen Amell as the lead, and if anybody's seen Vikings, the guy who plays Bjorn is actually his brother in the show. And bro, you wouldn't believe who I saw in the first episode as just a background character, bro. Doc motherfucking Gallows, bro.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. Like, what is Luke Gallows doing in this? This show only came out like I think maybe 2-3 years ago.
Damn.
I'm about to watch that shit for real.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I'm about to go back to watching Pair Kings.
Shit,
Great Khali made a cameo on that shit too.
What, Pair King?
Yeah.
That show's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
This is why Disney XD is text.
I forgot that show was so. I forgot how funny that fucking show was. Oh my god, that show's so fucking funny.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all chilling with us, watching WrestleMania 9 for these 3 hours, damn near.
Much love, much appreciated.
We ain't got nothing else for the rest of the weekend, so I'm gonna see y'all for Monday Night Raw. I'm still mulling over the time. Keep an eye out on the Discord. I think I'm gonna aim for 6 o'clock again. It'll probably be while the show's already going, so I'll just start it from the beginning. We just go from there.
Heck
But,
yeah.
Y'all got anything else to get to add before we get out of here?
No.
Follow the Spotify, follow the Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. I can't speak. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, obviously. Follow the social medias as well. Join the Discord if you haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Stay on the lookout for more videos. Stay on the lookout for the podcast. Make sure you watch the No Name podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking on that.
Fuck you. I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Watching. I know WrestleMania 9 is shitty, so thank you guys for watching with us. Thank you guys for watching with us. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, chat. That's it from us, bro. As always, chat, we love you. Please be safe. And while you're at it, gang, bring back bullying.
Yeet.